as a matter of fact. Let me put this on. Hi, you guys. So I decided to come on here and do a little bit of makeup with you guys and then get off and finish off of live. So I'm gonna stay on no later than maybe an hour, 9 o'clock. Or at least till I'm done with my regular makeup. And then once I start doing my Halloween stuff, then I'll get off. But let's see what happens. Don't mind. Oh, you guys can't even see back there. I was gonna say don't mind the background. Because Jaden was actually in here painting because... Let's see. Jaden was in here painting because he's working on his pumpkin patch, pumpkin for school, for like the little competition that they do. And this year I'm determined to win. Hi, Allison. Hi, Joanne. ¿Qué pasa, Mufasa? Can you guys hear all that racing shit? These kids fucking up and down that street. Till somebody freaking goes head on with one of these houses. Because right here where I live, the back street, once you're going back onto like the main street, it's like a long straight stretch. So they go and they race right there. They're crazy though, because they're gonna end up getting hurt one of these days. But yeah. Hello, Miss White. Hi, mamas. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Lynette. Hi, pretty lady. Hi, I don't know. Hi, Allison. How are you guys? My little... So, let's see, darling. See, darling. Everybody's doing good. The kids are excited for Halloween. I'm excited for Halloween. I can't wait for you guys to see Zeke Boy's costume. Oh my god, it is so stinking cute. Let me get my concealer. Where's my brush? So I'm doing a Halloween look, but to do my Halloween look, I do have to do like a regular beat, like a regular makeup beat. And that's the reason why I said, you know what, I'm gonna go hang out with the girlies while I do a regular makeup look. Hi, Gail. I'm loving your makeup. Wait. I'm loving your makeup artist. Gorgeous face. Aw, thank you. I'm trying. It's hard. And I was really behind. I thought I was super behind on my looks because I've been like numbering them down. And then today I realized that I went and put number 7 on 3 looks. So this is look number 11 out of 20 some days. But hey, I'm trying, girl. I'm trying. And if this shit rolls over to November, then it rolls over to November. I have some specific looks that I've been wanting to do, but I'm waiting for some stuff that I ordered, and I'm really upset that they didn't send it. I can't wait to see Handsome in his costume. I can't wait. You guys are gonna be like, what the heck? That is so cute. That is so 90s. Unique as well. It is a DIY one. So I can't wait, bro. Like, it is so cute. I got some of the stuff today for what I need, and then I just need to go buy one item. But yeah, I'm really excited for that. I used my dark concealer from Frankie Rose because I don't want to use my good one if it's just a Halloween look, if I'm not going out. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of extra, like light concealer all over my face because this one's too dark for me. So we'll lighten it up. But I'm excited. Hi, amiga. Hi, Amy. Did I say hi? I don't know if I said hi. I haven't caught you live in a little while. Hi, Jackie. How are you? Girl, you know, I try to go live as much as I can, but the other day, like the previous look that I did where I wore the wig, I didn't go live because honestly, it's hard to do my makeup with the baby. And he didn't want to go to sleep, and Michael had to go to work early in the morning, so I was trying to put him to sleep. So I was kind of trying to do my makeup as well, and I stayed up really late, and I just don't like staying up late like that anymore. Like, especially because I have to take Serenity to school and the kids, I have to take them all to school. And I don't like to stay up late. And some looks, you guys, I have to stay up late. Especially if I start late with the baby. Like if I start late due to the baby. But like right now, since it's barely 9 and I'm already getting started, I'll be able to get off at a decent time because I still have to do my hair for this look. Because for this look, I will be using, obviously, my actual hair. And not the wig, but I got a lot of people, a lot of people messaged me asking where I bought the wig from because they really liked the wig, and you can't really see the color of it on the picture because it is a dimmed picture, like with the lights dimmed, so you could barely see the color of the wig. But let me show you guys. It is so cute. I'm like, it is so pretty, you guys, and I love, it's just so cute. It doesn't look all nappy and cheap. Like, believe it or not, this is an actual Halloween wig. I only paid 20 bucks for it. And a lot of the Halloween wigs look very cheap and cheaply made. But this one is so cute, and I needed a pink and a purple wig. So then I saw this one and I'm like, oh shit, well it has both colors. So I could get a few looks out of these, you know. But I was cleaning in here too because my room was such a mess. It was all stacked up. But now I look at this shit. Like, I'm not even lying, you guys. Like, I have so much stuff that I gotta go through. I need to empty out my entire closet so I could fill up my entire closet with all this Foxy Bay stuff because I have so much Foxy Bay, it's not even funny. Like, I'm not even lying. Look at the stack. All this right here, all this, Foxy Bay. And then all my eyeshadow palettes, I got stacks on stacks on stacks. It's a freaking mess. These are all my collector items. I have a lot, and that's not just the rest of Fox. I have more Foxy Bay underneath the couch. I have some right here, and all of this is stacked up of Foxy Bay, and up there is stacked up of Foxy Bay, and then I have more in the closet. And I gave away a lot too, you guys, but Foxy Bay has been so good to me. I mean, they literally, when they send me stuff, they send me everything they got. So yeah. And I'd like to, everything that I have from Foxy Bay is in the original box. So everything is in the original box. Hi, Angie. Hey, girl. Good. Getting work done at my home. So staying at my in-laws. So I feel off track. Oh, I bet, right? It's not the same when you're not home. I mean, and then I mean, I don't know how you feel about being at your in-laws too, because sometimes it's like a little uncomfortable too, because there's nothing like being at your house. So I get that. Depending also how you get along with your in-laws, right? And staying at hotels, like, it gets pricey. So I get you, girl. I get you. I was saying on the caption of my live that next month is going to be crazy, man. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen everything that's been going on about everybody that gets assistance, that it might get cut off next month. So I seen a TikTok today of this lady, because like that's been something that's been huge right now, right? There's a lot of people that have been going on strikes and shit. A lot of people that work for the state are going on strikes. There's just a lot going on right now. But I love your late lives, hon. You're so, oh, Connie, thank you. Thank you. I like going late too, but not too late. Like when I stay up past 3 in the morning, I don't like that, because then when I have to take Titi to school at 6:30, I'm literally falling asleep, bro, when I take her. Like I literally have to drink one of my Starbucks coffee drinks because it's bad. Like the other day, I even had to tell Serenity, like, you're going to have to go in late with your brother because I can't drive, girl. I will fall asleep. And it sucks because sometimes, like, well, just for that specific look that I did, I went to bed so late. And then because I had to restart all over because I didn't like how it looked. And that's because, like, I had the baby too. But I was literally about to go to sleep at 4 in the morning. And then guess who decides to wake up for milk? Zeke boy. So there I am feeding him. And then finally, 4:30, I'm able to go to sleep. And then boom, I got to get up by 6 in the morning to go take Titi to school. Can you do paper mache? Wait, paper? What is that, Gail? I don't know what that is. Can you send me a picture of it? If you guys have any looks you want me to do, let me know. Like, send them to me. I would love to do them. Please do a giveaway. Did you get a lot? Wait. I gave away a lot of the tools that I received already. I gave a lot away. A lot of them. So that's why I want to go through my closet and see what I have. I'm a night owl. So am I. But I'm trying my hardest to go to bed at a decent time. And I've been, because when I was pregnant, I used to stay up all night. But now I'm trying to go to bed no later than 1:30, which is a record for me. Because I used to go to bed super late. Hi, cuz. I was going to call you para decirte todo el pinche chisme. And then I was like, I don't know. I feel bad. What are you doing? Cuz you still haven't sent me no pictures. I want to see the pictures of the 15. Hi, Patsy. I'm doing really good. Really, really, really good. I'm excited for Halloween. Hi, Penny Lou. Hi, Michelle. Yes, I stay up late, so that's why I don't want to stay up late like that. It's hard. I'm trying not to, so that's why when I don't want to do Halloween looks take a long time, so especially because like I want mine to be perfect, and if I don't like something, I'll start all over again. But anyways, I was saying that everything that's going on with the government and stuff, and how there's gonna be like a shutdown, I guess, for anybody that gets medical assistance, not medical assistance, any kind of assistance, like I guess food stamps, cash assistance. I don't know if housing and all that as well, but anybody that gets help, you're not going to get any benefits for the month of, hi Daisy, you're not going to get any benefits for the month of November, right? So I seen this video, bro, of this lady on TikTok, and she's like, all right, I just got it. She said, I just received a text message for her food stamps that it is official that next month they're not going to be giving anybody any benefits. And then she said, I don't give a F. She said, I'm about to roll up to the grocery store and I'm going to get what I normally get and you're going to ring me the fuck up. And the minute that I run my card, if you tell me that my balance is at 0, I don't care, she said. I don't care, she said. I am going to walk out that bitch. And I would love for you to try to stop me. Because I promise you that she said she was going to take her cousin and that if they try to stop her, that her cousin was basically going to, you know, use a GUN or whatever, punch them out, whatever they had to do. But they're leaving with them groceries. And I'm like, it just got me thinking, like, because she even said, you must want all of us to start robbing grocery stores. Because what are a lot of these people that just depend on, you know, don't have a job at all and they depend on food stamps and WIC and all that stuff, right? And she was saying that it's going to cause a lot of people to start robbing stores and stuff. So I started thinking immediately, like, oh my God, it's about to be the mother effing purge next month. Like, you remember how bad it got during COVID? Where everybody was going crazy for groceries and it was just a freaking mess and it was scary. I mean, my father-in-law literally bought us an extra freezer for us to stock up with a bunch of food because there was nothing in the grocery stores. I mean, the counters were wiped out. And that was scary. So I could just imagine the mess that's going to happen now. And I'm like, I could say I got the same message, but it said that people get cowfish or food stamps for it. What is that? For next month will be delayed. Yeah, so I guess what they're gonna do is you'll get your money, but nobody's getting anything for November. So you're on your own if you get food stamps or WIC or anything like that. You're on your own. Even if you have a balance left from this month and you use it all, then you're done next month. But the thing is, you'll get the money back. Whenever they reopen, they'll do like a back pay and give you back whatever they owe. But imagine the people that really depend on that shit. Like, what the heck's going to happen? Like, what are you going to do? Like that girl said, I'm just going to rob the stores and I don't give a shit. What are you going to do about it? Like, you guys want to be doing stuff like this, then we're just going to start robbing stores. And I'm like, oh my God, imagine, bro. Just imagine how scary that is. Connie, I have no idea who is doing it. To be honest, I don't really get into anything like politics or anything to do with the president, any of that. I don't even like to look at the news, watch the news, because it's such like, the news is nothing but bad and negative energy, bro. I see what's going on based off videos that I see on TikTok. And that's what I even saved it because I was going to show you guys the video. Because she was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to rob the damn store. Hi, Isabel. Cutting people off. But Trump wants millions for reparations for himself. The fuck. You know what's crazy, Anna? What me and Michael were talking about? Like, you know what's so fucked up, bro? Is like the most important things in the world that people need is insurance and food, right? Like, you need that shit. You have to have that shit. You need it. I work for the food stamps and at Medicaid office. It's freaking nuts. People are losing their shit and yell at us all day like it's our fault. I didn't know you. I didn't know you. Well, I know you worked for the steakhouse, but I didn't know that you were working there, because I remember saying that you left your other job. Wow, that's awesome. That's a good job, man. I wish I could have gotten a job like that. I mean, it's a good job, but I bet, like you said, it must be very hectic with everything that's going on. Hi, Kimberly. What are you doing, girlie? I get rid of that. Cutting people off. Hi, Isabel. I don't know if I said hi. I'm trying to read them again. It's the government, and they're saying they might not even back pay people. They still haven't decided. Damn. Yeah, that's scary, man. I mean, it's scary for who knows what the fuck is gonna happen in the world. Hi, Arlen. Who knows what's gonna happen because, like, you guys seen, like, I know it has nothing to do with it, but you guys seen whenever they were doing a bunch of protests and stuff for the man that lost his life due to a police officer putting his knee on his throat or something, or I don't remember how it happened, but he lost his life due to that. And there was a bunch of riots going on because everybody was pissed off at the cop for everything that happened, right? You remember how people were breaking into stores and robbing, and it was like literally the fucking Purge movie? I'm scared that that shit's gonna happen now. And not even that. What if there's no food in the grocery stores? Where are they gonna start hitting up next? Houses. So it's a scary situation, man. It is. I stopped. But what I was saying is, like, I think it's so sad how the most important things that we need in the world is insurance, health insurance, and food, right? And they make it so hard for us to have it. Like, the rich people don't even need insurance because they could pay out of pocket. They could afford hundreds of thousands of dollars on medical bills. They could afford a $50,000 procedure. They can afford, you get what I'm saying? They have millions of dollars. Rich people can afford it. But then there's people like us that are like either low income or middle class, and we need insurance, right? If you make too much money, you clearly don't qualify for Medicaid. If you and then if you don't make enough money, then you qualify for Medicaid. So you have to be like almost broke to be able to get Medicaid, right? Insurance for yourself, your family, whatever. But then if you make too much money, then you have to get life insurance, well, not life insurance, but you have to get health insurance, where it's going to run you around $1,000 a month, depending on your family size. Because, baby girl, like, that shit ain't even, like, I'm dead ass. That is insane. So it's like, why do they do that? Like, I feel like it is such a messed up world, man. That's stuff that people need, you know, like, chemo treatment is going to run you over $200,000 easy. And Michael was lucky that I mean, yeah, it sucks. It's a fucked up situation that Michael got cancer and had to go through chemo treatment, but he was very lucky that he got sick while being in prison, because when he was in prison, that makes it the prison's obligation to pay for all the medical stuff. So luckily he was able to get his chemo treatment through the federal prison because he was in prison. But if he would have been out, he would have had to pay over $200,000, almost $300 for chemo. And that sucks, man, because it's like, why do they make things like that? Like, we all need to eat, so then you're going to bump up the prices. And you know what's even more fucked up is, like, they charge all these fees, they charge you for all these things, and the rich get all the money. All the people that work for these, like, for the big people up there, they burn us. They keep all the money. You seen how many people be doing dirty shit and taking money on the side and being messy and stuff? And I'm talking about big people, like people that you wouldn't even think are stealing from us, and they are. And they have money. So I just think it's a fucked up situation, man. It's a sad situation. Hi, sunshine. It's really bad and sad. Yeah, it's messed up, man. And I get it. It's like a lot of people say, like, oh, well, a lot of people take advantage and they abuse the system and they overdo it with food stamps and cash assistance and housing and all this other stuff, right? I get that. I understand that. But at the same time, the people that don't use any of that and they pay for medical insurance and stuff, and then those people are being burned by bigger people that have money. We're being robbed by them. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, everybody is robbing everybody at the end of the day, and it's so messed up. I feel like there is no middle class anymore. You're either poor or rich. Yeah. Yeah. You're right about that. It's just fucking sad, bro. Like, look, I used to work for Farmers Insurance. I worked there for a while, okay? I'm actually still really good friends with my boss that when I used to work for Farmers Insurance, right? And it's so crazy how car insurance works, right? I feel like it's not fair in all reality. You pay, let's say your monthly payments for your car insurance is $100, right? You never get in a car accident. You don't get speeding tickets. You are good. And you pay $100 a month. Then comes the winter. And then all of a sudden, your $100 a month bumps up to $175. And then you go and you tell your agent, like, hey, what the heck? My monthly is $100. Why did it go? Like, I haven't gotten no speeding tickets. I haven't gotten in a car accident. I haven't even done an insurance claim ever since I've had Farmers Insurance. And you know what they're going to tell you? Because I used to be the one that would be explaining to people why their insurance went up. I'm sorry, but unfortunately, the way the insurance works for Farmers Insurance, in the winter, there's a lot of accidents due to weather. Snow, rain, whatever it is, especially in New Mexico, right? So due to that, there's a lot of car accidents. So basically, in my language, is if other people wreck in the winter, then you're fucked because everyone's insurance goes up regardless if you have a clean record and you haven't gotten a speeding ticket, you haven't done an insurance claim, you haven't gotten in a car accident, you don't have no speeding tickets. It doesn't matter because if your neighbor or the other neighbor or this person down the street or somebody somewhere else, they get in a car accident, guess what? You're fucked. Your insurance is going up. Everyone's insurance is going up. That's not fair. That's not right, but it happens. And guess what? We have no say so. You deal with it and you have to do it. Simple as that. And you're like, fuck it. Well, I don't want no, like I never do insurance claims anyway. So what the hell do I need insurance for, right? Obviously you have to have it, but that's how you feel. In all reality, that's how you feel. But then comes the day that you don't have insurance and boom, you get hit or something and now you're screwed. Because it seems like that's what happens. When you have it, nothing happens. When you don't have it, shit happens. Now tell me I'm wrong about that. But yeah, when I worked at Farmers, that's what I had to do. I had to explain to a lot of the customers, that's why your insurance went up. Like, is it fair that you get cheaper insurance if you have a black, white, gray car, blue? But if you have a red car, your insurance goes sky high on a red car. And it's red, but it doesn't matter because it's red. Your insurance goes more up. That's crazy. My bill is at $300K for oh my God, Jackie, for cancer. Thankfully, my insurance covered a lot of it. But still, I have to pay a chunk. Yeah, that's crazy. That's why I said Michael was really, like, yeah, his situation sucked because he had to go through chemo treatment while being in prison. But at the same time, it was like a blessing that he didn't have to pay for it because the prison is responsible for him. He's under their custody, so they're responsible to pay it. And you think they're going to let him out of prison and be like, oh, no, we don't want to pay your bill. You get to go home and deal with it. No, they're going to, you know, cancer or not, you're staying in prison and doing your time, which is fine, but now they have to be responsible for it. My medicine I have to take for 10 years is $12K every refill. Thank God my insurance covers it. Wow. Jeez, that is a lot of money. Wow. Hi, Susanna. United States has enough money to provide health insurance for us all. But the greed, yes, yes, yes. The only way you can survive in our country is if you are rich. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the only people that can afford health insurance is the rich, but they don't need insurance. They don't have insurance. They could cough up that money like it ain't nothing. Literally, it ain't nothing. So that's why, like, sometimes I see a lot of people be like, Oh, well, tell me thank you, because you get housing and anything that you get government assistance wise, like people are like, oh, you should thank me because due to my taxes you have that. But in all reality, you're getting burnt by the people that are bigger than you because they're freaking robbing the system too. So in all reality, are you really doing the right thing? I mean, everybody's getting robbed somehow. Like, to be able to get free stuff, any kind of assistance, you have to be dead broke, basically. Literally, and why would you want to be dead broke like that, you know? So true. Hi, Lavanda. Hey, girl. Hi, Denise. Hi, Debs. Hello, Miss Debs. Okay, you guys. So for this look, we're going to do black eyeshadow. There is a reason we're doing black. I'm actually going to be doing a cute blinged out spider web on my face. So we need black eyeshadow because my eyeballs are gonna be the spiders. Hi, Juanita. In England, medical insurance is 100% free. Oh my God, girl. And that's what hubby was saying. He's like, in all reality, insurance should be free for everybody. The fuck they doing fucking charging us all this money for freaking insurance? That shit sucks, man. Insurance is freaking expensive, bro. Health insurance is expensive. This shit sucks. I wish that was here, right? Hold on, you guys. Let me grab this. But that's so everybody better literally be ready to see what happens next month with everybody's gonna start going crazy. My sweater says don't do wifey shit for no fuck boy. Okay, so I'm gonna grab black eyeshadow. Actually, you know what? Do I have a deep, like, I do. So to make my black look very, very, very deep black, I like to use like a deep burgundy. So I'm going to use this liquor shade. This is from Be Perfect Cosmetics. This is the Carnival palette. So all I'm going to do is, boom. Es que no tengo espacio. There's so much crap on here because I'm cleaning in here. And I have shit everywhere that I don't have no space for anything, man. Let me make some room up here for all my crapolia. Bro, I literally just found the receipt for my poor dog, Troubles. Remember when we had to take Troubles to the vet? And people thought that I was lying about how much it was to take him to the vet. And that's even expensive. Let's see if it shows my address. It does. But this is for Trubs. Look. So right here, where is it? See how it says for Troubles Hernandez? Troubles Hernandez, right? And then look at how much it was just to get him, basically for them to tell us that we had to put him down. $1,000. 986 bucks is what I had to pay that night. Basically, which is fucking so sad, man. I was cleaning in here and I found the receipt and I'm like, oh my God. Hi, Megan. Okay, so we're going to use that dark shade to make my black be very, very pigmented black, like super black. I like to use a burgundy first and then add the black on top and I'll make it super black. So I keep dropping a little rag that I use for the makeup. Let me put this here. So we're gonna do like a little so I'm gonna go from the inner corner to outer, but you're gonna make it look basically like kind of like a wing. You don't have to, but for this look, I'm going to do that. Like drag it out. But again, I'm just using the burgundy so the black will look super black. And I'm using a Morphe M507. Yes, girl, I took my dog to the vet $800 later to tell me he had a bladder infection. Oh my gosh. Did your puppy survive though? I was so hurt about Troubles. I still am. We had to put him down for Jaden's birthday. Like, how sad is that? And I was pregnant, so it was so hard to go through that, man. It was like the most fucked up shit ever. But $1,000 just to basically to put my puppy down. My poor Trubs. Okay, like this, and then I'm gonna basically connect it. This is a pretty burgundy color. Sometimes I forget that I have you guys way over there. The other day I was watching a replay of my live and I'm over here like not even hiding but just going in the mirror and you guys were over here. And the whole time you guys couldn't even see what I was doing. And even that, look, even vets for dogs is super expensive for animals. They charge you an arm and a leg too. Like, what? Okay, now we're gonna fill it in, okay? Basically. Our own healthcare costs are all ridiculously expensive. Yes, it is. That's what I was just saying. That's too expensive, man. And then that's why, like, I feel horrible because it's kind of like I feel like I gave up on my dog because they're like, we could always do more blood work and stuff to determine if it's cancer, but most likely it is cancer, and he would have to go through treatment and all this, and that might not even work at the end, and it's, you know, pricey, and it's like, fuck, what do you do? What do you do? They should just be giving everybody free insurance. It's like they make it hard for people to be able to survive in this fucking world. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the bigger blending brush if I could find one. I have this one, so let's do this one. All I'm doing is trying to blend, smooth out the ends so it doesn't look all rough. Okay. And then now I'm going to add the black, but I'm going to use this flat brush. So it doesn't take longer. Son las 9:30. I'm going to get off at 10, you guys. Sorry, you guys. Okay, so with this flat brush now, just to make it easier, you could still use the same brush, but just to make it easier on myself, I'm going to go ahead and do a flat brush and just put the black all in the center and then do it on the outside. Girl. Okay, so this is a Morphe M166. It's just a big flat brush. And then I'm going to grab the black with that one. I'm going to get a black shade. Like this. So by adding the burgundy, I just feel like it'll make it even more black. You know what's crazy? When I first, like, look at how pigmented it looks. When I first started doing makeup, you guys, I used to be super afraid to work with the color black, but look at that. It's like charcoal black. I used to be scared to use the color black, only because it's such a dark shade that if you don't know how to blend, it's just going to be so hard to blend it out, right? So what I used to do to learn how to work with the color black and get more comfortable with it, I always used to use the color, a burgundy color, and I would use it. However, wherever I was going to need to put black, I would do burgundy. And then once I laid that on it, then I would add the black on top of it. And that is the reason why I know that when you add the black on top of burgundy, you get blackout. Like, look at how black that is. Because sometimes when you use concealer on your eye and you add the black on your eyelid, it won't be as pigmented. Let's see. Do you see? Do you see how it looks a little lighter compared to... Do you see that? So that's why that's a good little tip for you guys. If you ever are using the color black, definitely do the burgundy color first. And then you know what I'm going to do so that with the black fallout, don't mess up my concealer in that and it doesn't fall out right there. I'm just going to get some of my setting powder and I'm going to add it all like this. That way, whenever the black falls on that, it won't mess up my makeup. But that's a good little tip for you guys. If you're using black and you notice, because sometimes, like, since you're using a light concealer, unless you're using a black concealer, then it'll be super pigmented. But if you're not and you're using a nude color as concealer, then yeah, it's not going to be as pigmented. I'm sorry, you guys, if you're commenting. The comments are freezing. So don't forget to stay active in the comments, even if you're not saying anything. Drop an emoji, something, just to keep the thread going. Because the minute that it gets like any kind of quiet in here for whatever reason, even sometimes, even if it's not quiet, Facebook hides the comments. It filters them out and I can't see your comments, and then it's kind of like, I'm talking to myself, even though you guys are commenting. So now back to the small brush. Man, I was just watching a messed up true crime story. Hi, Chris. Hey, girlie. Yeah, I don't know why it does that, you guys. I don't know why Facebook does that. What time is it? It's gonna be 10. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back with another, like a blending brush, just to blend out the ends. So I'm gonna use this Coca-Cola one, but see how dirty it is because I used it already. So I'm gonna get my cleaning disinfectant rinse-free spray. All you do is spray it and see how it looks wet. You get a towel and you just and this will literally make it disinfects it, and it also makes it super dry, ready to use. Look. How cool is that? Let me guess, we got a weirdo in the... Oh, I should... Hello to Miss Miranda, because we all know she's here watching. So most likely the laughing emojis is probably her. Amanda, it's actually this, my plans on my car getting painted will be for now in the winter. I hope that we get a lot done now in the winter, to be honest. It's one of the Jezebels. Okay, look at it. See how good that spray works? It is pricey, but it's worth it. Okay, so now I'm going to blend all that out with the clean brush, just using the product that's already in there. And it's gonna, the eyeshadow's gonna look crazy for now, but it's okay because like I said, it's a Halloween look. We're doing spider look. Daik. Jezebel, oh Jezebel, where are you? I'm gonna start putting that on my caption. All the Jezebels to the front. Okay, now let's do the other side, same thing. We're doing a Halloween look, but I'm actually gonna do, my eyes are gonna be spiders, so that's why I'm making it super black and pigmented. So now I'm gonna get the color Liquor again, which is that super dark burgundy. Since the burgundy already looks dark itself because it's like a super plum, deep purple, whenever you add the black on top, it will automatically make it super black. And it's just easier to work with because it's scary to go in with black by itself sometimes. Because you feel like, oh, what if I can't blend it out? So I feel like the burgundy makes it, it's like a little comfort zone. And another little tip, like a little tips and tricks. Also, if you add a lot of layers of the burgundy on top of each other, like another layer and another layer and another layer, eventually it gets so dark that it looks black. Adding layers. So this weekend, you guys, well, on Friday is Jaden's carnival for the school. So I know he's excited for that. He doesn't want his costume now, so I got to take him tomorrow to change it because he didn't like it. At first, I knew he wasn't going to like it, but, you know, I always let him pick what he wants and do what he wants. Like, if that's what you want, even though I know you really well and I know you're not going to like it, I'm going to let you take it, but I know you're not going to want it. And that's exactly what happened. Okay, Anna. I'll see you in a while, girlie. I might not be on here, but you could watch the replay if I'm not on here no more. I want to get off as soon as I'm done with this, just the regular look, and then I'll start painting my face off of a live, just because I don't want to stay here all late, because I still have to do my hair as well. So I decided what color I'm going to do to my hair, and I'm super excited. Nervous at the same time, but I'm excited. So let's see what happens. But bro, look at my grays. How outgrown they are. They're all smashed up. But look at this. That is all my regrowth. Look. All these little hairs. All these short little hairs that you see. That is the regrowth from the hair loss that I got from my pills that I'm taking. Look at how much it's grown. Like, is that not insane? In less than 2 months. In less than 2 months. How many Christmas trees am I going to do this year? Honestly, I don't know. Depending, honestly, I might be able to actually pull them all out this year, only because I think Zeke won't really be crawling yet. Like, he might start crawling, but I don't think he will. He's only 6 months. So he'll be like 8 months by the time it's Christmas. So I think I might be able to get away with pulling out all my Christmas trees this year, but next year I don't think I will. I'm naturally dark, but that's why I do platinum blonde in the front. I have too many grays now. Yeah, that's the crazy part, that I don't really get gray anywhere else, but right here in the front. And mainly, like, I noticed that the only spots that I get gray is wherever the heck I used to bleach my hair blonde. My blonde streaks and my blonde patches. Because I've been doing blonde patches like this since Michael was in prison. Like, since 2012, 2013, I started doing the blonde patches like this. And that's where the grays come out, mainly in that area. It's crazy. Very crazy. So, I'm excited to do the color. Oh, by the way, we're doing, we went to the pumpkin patch by the house. And it was so cute, you guys. They had a bunch of living animals, because like a little farm set. Because I know the big pumpkin patch doesn't even have actual animals. So the one over here by the house is nice. If you're not able to make it to the big pumpkin patch, definitely the one right here by the house is so worth going to, honestly. Thank you, Susie. You're so sweet. Thank you. So again, we're going to blend out the ends. De afuera, de afuera. Okay. So now I'm going to pack on the black on this side. on top of the... See how the more layers you add, it starts to look black from the burgundy itself. So now I'm gonna add the black. It will make it super pigmented. I'm excited to do this look, to be honest. I love when I do like anything with rhinestones. I think it looks so like absolutely adorable and cute. Thanks for the tips. I will use burgundy under the black now. Yeah, it really works, I promise you. I mean, clearly, right? You guys see me doing it, but it really does. And it actually makes you feel a little more comfortable knowing that you're not going in straight with the black, so you don't get all nervous either. Because black could be very messy and hard to blend out. I'm craving a salad. You like the burgundy just by itself? It's pretty. The only thing is, the only reason why I can't leave it is because my eyes are going to be spiders. So I need my spiders to be black. I liked it and I shared. Thank you, Juanita, so much. Thank you. How have you been feeling? Okay. Back to the Coca-Cola brush and just lightly blend out. Blend out the black. See how black that is? Like, girl, it looks like I got freaking punched in the face. You know what? I remember I was sharing with you guys the whole drama between Areli and Laura. The girl that was all being disrespectful and calling the mom names on Mother's Day and just being very ugly. The girl that has all the tattoos on her face. See, look. I am truly starting to think see, with the powder, I could get it off instantly. But I can't. I didn't put any on my nose, and I should have. So before I blend this out again, let me put a little more powder so it doesn't get everywhere. I'm starting to think it's all fake and it's a lie, bro, because they are so weird. Hi, Gabby. I honestly think it's fake. Like, I honestly thought, like, there's no way that this could be fake, because why would Nerali be okay with Laura posting videos of her butt naked, titties, ass, everything all out on Instagram and social media, and her taking a shit and pissing on the floor as like a sexual fetish situation? I just didn't really think that that would actually really happen. Like, I just couldn't really accept there's any way that this is fake. Like, it has to be real, because who would ever allow somebody to expose them like that and just be faking it? I mean, she was literally taking a dump on the freaking ground. Weird. Well, I'm starting to think they're the only sick individuals that would be willing to fake something so disgusting like that for money, bro. For money, because I don't know if you guys remember me telling you guys that Laura literally made over $2 million on OnlyFans subscribers in one day, because everybody wanted to see the videos that she had on her rally. So I thought, there's no way this is real. You're very welcome, my love. Hi, Nisi. I see the TV and videos without my glasses versus with. Okay, okay. Hi, Lisette. Okay, now let's do the black. And blend it right here. It just goes to show, bro, that people are so fucking disgusting. A lot of people on social media are so disgusting and fake like no other, man. They're like characters. They're one person on social media, and in real life, there's something else. Like, they put up a big old front on social media to act like perfect and innocent, and I'm the good girl, and I don't do this, and I don't do that, and puts on a big old show on how they're not doing the shit they're really doing, and then in the real world, they're a fucking mess. I feel like a lot of people on social media are like that. A lot. I truly feel a lot of people be lying and shit. Cause bitch, I could name a few my damn self. I could name a few that have two freaking lives. Social media life and real world life. I could never live like that, ever. Imagine how hard that is to put up a big old front on social media, and then in the real world, you're really not even like that. Like, what the hell? It's like those kids that want to be cool and they act all cool in front of people, but then they act a whole different other way in real world. They're not even like that. Like, it's just all the big old front. So I was thinking of putting on my colored contacts. Because for one, I love these colors. I love this color so much. So I'm going to take off my actual contacts. Or should I just don't want to wait till the end. Hold on. Wait, what happened? Where's Miss Sophia? Who is you fighting with in the comments, girl? If you get any fake accounts on here, everybody knows who the fuck it is. Just a fair warning. Just a fair warning. If there's a fake account in here saying stuff, we all know who it is. We all know who it is. Okay. I don't know if I should take off my contacts and then... I don't know if I should. Should I? Should I not? Okay, so from here, I basically have to start drawing on my face. Because I was going to put on my lashes, but there's no point of doing that because of the fact that I got to draw these spider legs and all this stuff on my face. So I'm not even going to bother. So I'm going to go ahead and put on the other contacts just so I don't do it later and then my eye gets all watering and all the face paint comes off or smears. Cuz, are you still here? Is my cousin just still here, or she left? Yeah, that's why I'm gonna put them on now, because I'm afraid that if I wait till the... See, it sucks when I have to take off my vision contacts because I'm blind, but if I wait till the end to put them on, and since I am using my water activating liners, if my eye gets watery for whatever reason, it's gonna be all, you know, and then that will be a mess. So let me put some eye drops so they don't get all red. Go from there. And then I'm gonna wipe all this off my face. And then before I keep going, I'm going to put some setting spray. But when I take off the the vision contacts, and I put on colored contacts, then I'm a freaking blind. No puedo ver nada. I love how this feels on my face. Katrina, that's me, literally. I use a lot of like the talking and typing situation, and a lot of times I put something and then it'll type something else, and then I just post it, and then people will be like, you misspelled this, or they'll try to correct me, and like, I hate when people do that so much. I hate it. Like, if you understood what it was supposed to say, there's no point of you saying that I misspelled it, because you clearly got the fucking point. There's no need to do that, because sometimes, like, especially like me, I use that a lot. Like, I just talk and let it type, and then I post, and sometimes I don't even like reread it before I post it. So it says something totally different, and then here comes all the people. You mean this, or you didn't spell this. And it's like, well, if you understood what it said, what's the point of pointing out that it's misspelled if you got the point? As long as you get the point of what it's supposed to say, where does it matter? I feel like people just like to be extra, like, petty no matter what. It's weird, actually. Very weird. Denise, he's asleep upstairs. He's asleep upstairs. He's like stretching out a lot recently, and he's been sleeping a lot. So he's probably going to wake up in a while and not want to sleep. So I'm going to use my Homegirl Movement liners. And then, of course, I'm going to be using my detail brushes. And then I'm going to use the color white for these. If anybody is interested in purchasing these, I haven't even picked the winner, you guys, yet. And I haven't forgotten. I just haven't had a chance to do it. But I need to pick a winner for the giveaway. One of the winners for the last Halloween look that I did, the winner will be getting a bundle like this, which is the water activating liners. This is mine, so it's obviously messy. And then you get the detailed brushes that come with 4 detail brushes. It comes with these 4. And you get a very thin detailed brush, a long one, and then a little shorter one. Mine are dirty because, again, I do use them. So this is the difference, but you get 2 of each. If anybody's interested in buying any, they are available on homegirlmovement.com, and then I'll pin the link. So I'm going to be using this to start drawing on my face. I'm going to leave him 15 minutes. How about I leave him 15 minutes? He's so big already. He's just too cute. Thank you. I know it breaks my heart because I don't want him to get big. I truly don't. It's so sad. So to start drawing on my face, what I'm going to do is I am basically going to use concealer just to start doing the like tracing the outside, like tracing everything. And then eventually I'll use the white paint to go over it because I'm afraid of going in straight with the paint. And then if I mess up, then I have to remove it and then add the foundation back, and it's just too much back and forth. So I rather use concealer and create like a stencil and then go with the paint on top of it. That's just the way I like to do stuff. And because if I do mess up, then it's okay because it's concealer and I just blend it in and then do it again. And you could put the paint on top of it. So it's so I rather do it that way instead of putting paint and then I mess up and now I gotta erase the whole thing with the makeup wipe, and then I gotta add the concealer again or the foundation again and the bronzer so everything matches again, and it's just too much. So to start, oh, I need a super duper pigmented highlight. Let's see if I can find my Paul and Jen highlighter. I freaking love my Paul and Jen highlighter so much. I use it like barely even touch it because I love it so much. And I don't want to end up using it all because they don't make it anymore since they don't sell that stuff. That brand doesn't even exist anymore. Now to find it is gonna be a BITCH. I literally found my my drawing face to create makeup looks. Found it. And literally you can create makeup looks on these to practice. This was actually sent to me by Mariel Boutique a while back. And I couldn't find it, but finally found it. Oh my god, I don't think I'm gonna freaking find it. I need to find the highlighter. I mean, I have other highlighters, but I want that one because that one is so pigmented, it's not even funny. Like, very pigmented. But I don't know where it's at. I need it for my inner corner. There's my Barbie container, and there's my hood Barbie one. Okay. This is why I gotta go through all my shit because, girl, I can't find anything. With the amount of makeup that I have, when I need stuff, I can't find shit. Let's see, maybe one of these will be like a super bright highlight, but I don't want gold. We want like silver. That's why I want that other one so bad. This one's gold. This is probably gonna be like blue or purple or something. Please be silver. Maybe this one. Oh, we could use this one. So I'm going to use this one for now. And let's see how bright it makes it. If not, I'll keep looking for my Paul and Jen one. I don't know where the heck it's at. The Paul and Jen one that I have. How much charge do I have? Let me unplug you guys. Is that it? Oh, there's this one. There's that highlight. But I need it to be like super pigmented. I know. I guess I don't know where it's at. I need to get rid of... Oh, I found it! That makes me so happy. I was going to use this diamond Too Faced highlight. This is super cute, look. It's literally a highlighter. Look. It's pretty too. But now the Paul and Jen one is freaking crazy freaking pigmented. So that's why I want this one. It's the Glitch Bitch. I don't know if you guys remember when they came out with it. When they did their collaboration. But this bad boy is beyond pigmented. So we need that for the inner corner. I knew I had it somewhere because I had even put it away. Every time that I need something, I could never find it. And then I find it. Okay. Like, look at how pigmented that shit is. It is freaking nuts. I wish that they still, like, made this stuff, honestly. The only thing is that you have to be careful when you pick it up. See? It is insanely... You hear the racing up and down all fucking day, all fucking night. And since I live like on the newer side of Rio Rancho, literally you will never ever see cops over here. It's very rare when you see cops over here because it's on the newer side of Rio Rancho. You would think I live in the motherfucking west side with all this back and forth racing shit going on all day. Okay. grab some concealer. And all I'm gonna do is we'll do this one first. Again, you guys can't see. I was seeing that Elsie. I don't know if you guys know who that is. But she had like a really bad car accident. Well, not a car accident, but a jet ski accident. Like bad. And she was like in a really bad recovery time. And I guess her daughter is so sweet, you guys. Her daughter literally started going with her auntie to church on the weekends because her mom couldn't go nowhere due to recovery. And now the little girl loves everything about Jesus. Anything to do with Jesus, she loves it. So the little girl, whenever the mom, Elsie, started feeling a little bit more better where she could move around and stuff, the little girl would tell her mom, like, will you go with us? You know, can you go with us to church? So then Elsie started going to church, and now she's like, does Bible study and stuff like that now, and she's more active in church, right? And she was saying, like, I truly feel like this accident, everything happens for a reason, right? And due to this accident, she feels like her daughter, God's way of getting her to be more active in church and going to church was through her daughter. And I was like, damn, bro, that is so cool. And the little girl is so cute, you guys. Like, see, I feel like I got it pretty straight down, but whenever I go up the bridge of my nose, it gets a little harder. So what I'm going to do is just follow this line and drag it all the way up. So that way. Because that line looks straighter than the other. So see what I mean? Like, that's why it's better to use the concealer. Because now with this, I'll blend in that other line. See that? But isn't that the sweetest? She even had her mom get her, buy her a stuffed bear, and that is an actual Jesus. And the little girl carries it everywhere. She sleeps with it, and it's her baby, Jesus. And I'm like, wow, that's so cool. So there we go. Why is it freezing? Why did it freeze like that? What the heck? If it freezes again, I'm gonna hop off, you guys. Because now even the comments aren't even showing up either at all. Hi, Suzette. I don't think I've seen your comment. How's Serenity doing? Serenity's doing really good. She is actually going to be starting some classes because if you guys didn't know, she wants to be a detective. And to be able to do all that, she does. She's going to have to be a cop and all that, so, which I don't want her to do that, but if that's what she wants to do, what can I do, right? Hamburger and fries time. Okay, and now this one goes all the way straight up. I'm telling you guys, these detail brushes are amazing when it comes to doing stuff like this. Like, don't even breathe, girl. Like, look at how straight that line is. Do you see that? Straight, sis. So she's going to be going to school for criminal justice. So I know she's excited about that, but I am nervous about it. And that girl's very intelligent, you guys. That girl has straight A's. I'm so proud of her. She's always had good grades, but unfortunately she got a little distracted. Well, not even distracted, but got behind due to getting sick and then getting suspended, and yeah. Not like my vein on my nose. Okay, now aquí en la esquina, it's gonna go through the middle of the eye. Like that. Erase that other line. See what I mean? Like, if anything, with the concealer, blend that bitch in, and that's it. Go on to the next. And then my oldest is gonna graduate. My oldest graduates this summer, 2026. And he's getting his CDL license, so he'll be working for hubby's business as well. So the goal is to buy one more dump truck. The goal is to buy a bunch of them, but you know, the goal is to buy at least one more. I don't go to church. I used to go to church, but not over here. We don't. I was actually telling Michael about us finding a church out here. But just because I don't go to church don't mean I don't, you know. cray and stuff at home. Like at night and stuff. Okay, so then now we're gonna basically, you know what? I think this needs to go, never mind. Hold on. This line needs to be more arched up. And not straight down. Like how I had it was right, I guess. There we go. Like that. And then I'm gonna pretend like it went like that. And this is the part that sucks the most, is that the way my hairline comes down, because see how my forehead hairline is up here, but due to the way my hairline goes down, I don't have very much space to work with. Boom. So now this one. I got it, I got it, I got it. Hi, Maria. Like this. I don't know how far down I should go, but ni modo. There. Okay, and then I guess I need more concealer, but I guess this line right here. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on really fast. Thank you. Sorry, he needed a code for I don't know what. Okay, there's the nose. Drag it down, and then you're gonna pretend like it's connected to the bottom of the nose. So like this. Like that. Okay. Then another line. And this one is gonna go down the side. Like that. So you know, like Jaden's pumpkin patch that they do at the school, and they have like a competition, right? To see what pumpkin is the best. Like all the kids and everybody gets to vote which one is the best. Well, I don't know if you guys remember that the year before last, not last year, but the year before that, Jaden got second place in the whole entire school. All elementary. So, you know, this year we're like, hey, I gotta go all out. Because last year we didn't get, it wasn't like, we didn't get to go all out because I was sick due to being pregnant. But this year we're going all out. I'm so excited. We're even doing 2 pumpkins. It's gonna be so cool. And I take that like as I won first, second, third place because I help him do it. And he does majority of it. I just basically tell him what to do. Like I show him an idea and I'm like, you like it? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, well then I get all the stuff he needs. And then I tell him what to do. Okay, here we go. So let's see. Let's see what I'll show you guys what we create, but I'm really excited for him. That's why there's that stuff back there, because he was painting that pumpkin white. And we don't have to turn it in till the 27th, but we're starting early because he has to do a lot. Okay, there we go. Okay, okay, okay. So now, okay. Oop, 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 oop. Should I have went more down? Okay. This one's gonna go more up. So it could be in the middle. See what I mean about why it's so important for me, at least, to use concealer? Because if I want to erase something like I am right now, I just blend it in. But if this was paint, then I would have to remove all my makeup and foundation and shit. Girl. So now all I gotta do is just re-add the blush. And that's it, girl. That's it. Okay, again, this is gonna be in the middle. Is that better? Like that. Fuck. Okay. How the fudge is this supposed to connect? Girl. So I guess I gotta go higher. So then, is my face just bigger than you? Because how the heck? This one has to connect to this one. So apparently my face is bigger than this girl. Or maybe mine is just too long down. No, hombre. See what I mean, you guys? This is why concealer is your best friend. Because it has to connect. And I guess this one, I've made this one too low to start off with. So I'm probably going to have to remove. I'm probably going to have to remove the length of it. If you guys are commenting, I'm sorry. I'm not ignoring you guys. It just doesn't show me the comments no more. Michelle, hi girl. Thank you for sharing. Okay, let's do this sheet again. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna go higher up. I should probably do this line first then. Then I could connect to this one. There we go, sis. That's what I should have did, was connect all these ones first. Okay. Boom. There's those ones. Now, this one. Let's do this one. This one's a little more difficult because it's on the tip of the nose. R33, best freaking brush in the world. That is a promise. Okay, we need more concealer. We're doing a spider web on my face and spiders. But this one's gonna look pretty freaking dope. Yeah. Oh, Jasmine, thank you. I try to be. Kids are they're hard, you guys, and honestly, like, I've learned that sometimes a lot of parents rather be the cool parent than the responsible parent, and I sure as fuck rather my kids hate me for caring and being responsible and being an adult than my kids saying I'm the cool parent and allowing them to do dumb shit and join them doing dumb shit. I could never. Like, I remember when I was a kid, I used to go and hang out with certain people because their parents didn't give a fuck about what they did, drinking, smoking weed, all that stuff. So I used to be like, damn, you know, their parents are cool. Shit, they even smoke with us. You know what I'm saying? But in our reality, is that cool? I don't know. Because now, as a parent, I would be super pissed if I knew that my kid was going to their little homegirl or their homeboy's house and the parents allow them to drink and party and turn up while doing it with them. I would be super fucking pissed, because if your kids are coming to my house, I promise you that shit ain't gonna happen in my house. And if that makes me a boring, strict parent, I don't give a fuck. Then I will be a boring, strict parent. Because imagine, like, allowing these kids, basically being, when you decide to be a friend instead of a parent, it doesn't work both ways. It really doesn't. Because after a while, your kids won't even respect you because they're going to talk to you like you're one of the friends. But it's hard because sometimes I feel like my kids probably think I'm all strict and shit. And I'm not strict. I don't think that my 18-year-old, much less my 14 and 13-year-old, should be drinking or vaping. Like, there's a lot of, dude, it's mind-blowing to see. There is a lot of fucking parents that go and buy their kids their vapes. Shit, they probably even share that shit together. And that's horrible. I mean, you might as well, like, and don't sit here and be like, well, it's not as bad as doing, you know, drugs or something. You might as well give it to them. Why not? What's the difference between that and drugs? If you're allowing your kids to do that, why? I mean, what the fuck? And I sure as fuck don't want my kids to live the life that I lived. The life that my mom didn't provide me, because my mom was so against all that. I used to do it behind my mom's back. I don't want my kids to end up being all, you know, doing dope and shit, and for all you know, something like it starts off with a little weed and then it goes to drinking, and then oh, let's do some yayo, and then let's do some shrooms, and then let's do some peasies, and then it becomes okay, fuck it, now none of this is strong enough, now let's start doing the heavy drugs. That's what it leads to, no matter what you do. So I try to be the best parent as much as I can. My kids know they could talk to me about everything, and my kids know everything about me too. My kids know that I used to do dope. My kids know that I used to sell dope. My kids know that their dad went to prison for selling dope. I mean, they know all these things, but we changed our whole life around for them. My kids know that we used to live in the projects, you know, like we left Santa Fe to live in Rio Rancho because it's a more quiet, it's a nice it's a way different environment than from where we used to live. I mean, we changed our whole ways around because if I wanted to, I could have stayed doing dope. And if I stayed doing dope, I wouldn't have anything that I have right now, that's for sure. But one thing I can say is I don't miss waking up sick. And to be honest, I never actually used to wake up sick. I always had to provide my own, you know, high. But it was like, oh, I'm down to my last 4 pills. Then it would be all stressed because I'm like, fuck, I need to find some. I need to find some because I'm down to my last 4 and I already know that I'm going to need those in the morning to just fucking function as a normal person. Yeah, I think I made mine too. So I guess my thing is that I don't understand how some parents that went through shit like that would want that for their kids. And you might say you don't, but your actions say otherwise. Because I sure as heck don't want my kids to be, you know, selling dope and going to jail. And I don't want that for them, or even getting hooked. And right now we live in a very difficult world where they make it impossible. So my kids know they can talk to me about anything, but the only thing is I'm not their friend, I'm their mother. And dad is dad, and that's it. Like, I give them freedom. They could go hang out with their friends and do whatever they want. But if I find out they're vaping, drinking, or doing any of that, oh, they're going to be in deep shit. I don't give a shit at all. If I catch my oldest son drinking and he's already 18, I would be so fucking pissed off because you ain't of age to drink. And I'm so grateful my son don't care for drinking. My oldest, he don't care to drink at all. I mean, I started drinking at the age of 13. The first time I ever smoked, I was 11 years old. So being a parent is not easy at all, but I guess as a parent, you just do the best you can, and that's it, man. And if you're one of those parents that rather be your kids' friends than a parent, I mean, that's your shit, you know, if that's how you raise your kids, that's you. You know, they do a lot, you know, the saying, you raise your kids how you were raised. And yeah, I did what I did, but I promise you my mom was against that shit. Everything I did behind my mom's back. Like, I literally share all my stories with my kids of everything I went through to scare them to not want to do that shit. Like, they remember going to go visit Michael in prison. Like, they remember all that. Like, my little one, Junior, I call Junior my prison baby. Why? Because he literally started going to visit his dad in prison when he was a month old. Michael went to prison when Junior was only 2 weeks old. The one and only real actual Junior. Not the fake one, the real one. Y la que sabe, sabe, porque ahorita empiezan a llorar. Eso es lo que voy a hacer de aquí adelante. Cuando me ponga a hablar mis mamadas sobre unas pendejas, entonces lo voy a decir en español, que al cabo no me van a entender. Just some of you will. Like Google? Google, what the heck did that girl just say? Google Translate. I'd be like, sorry, we do not do Spanglish translation. I'm so glad that you got out of that life. I went through it too, but always knew deep down if I kept going down that party life where I'd end up nowhere. So you keep being Mama Bear, not easy, but you're doing a great job. They'll thank you. Yes, I'm so congratulations, girl, because that shit is hard. And if you've never done dope, then you will never understand. You could be clean a week, a month, a year, 10 years, 13 years, 20 years. It doesn't matter how many years you've been clean, because that is something that you're going to battle for the rest of your life. You will battle that forever. Is it starting to look like a spider web now? Oh, I forgot to do this one. Sorry, guys. This is why I don't really like to stay on live when I'm doing stuff like this. Because I feel like, well, I'm not even talking. And I guess like a lot of people might not even understand, like, why would you tell your kids that? And why would you tell them that you used to do this and that? Because why would I lie to them? You know, we live in a world, especially because I do social media, we live in a world where people are messy and nosy. If I don't tell my kids, you don't think other people that know me in the real world wouldn't tell them? Yes, they would. Especially females. Females are very messy. And some of them love to be in other people's business. Love it. Love it. Like, love it. Have to be in other people's business. They like to be in other people's business and then they cry when they get other people get in their shit. And since my kids know the truth now, or they've always known the truth. Bro, when Michael got raided, my daughter was with us. When they hit the house, it was so bad. And Titi was there. She was only, I think she was 7 months. Or she had just turned 1, actually. Actually, was it? Yeah, she had just turned 1. Shit. Okay, I know what I need to do now. This line. No está derecho. It's leaning sideways. That's why it looks off. Once I do this, this is literally the easy part, to be honest. Because once I trace it with the white, it just makes it easy. It can be tempting sometimes, but when you think of going through the BS of trying to get away from it all over again, makes me happy to say, hell no. Yeah, you're right about that. That's one thing I can say is, like, I do not miss any of that. Like, feeling like crap when you wake up in the morning, staying up all night. Looking over my shoulder all night. Don't miss that. Okay. I think I got it for the most part. I got it, I got it, I got it. Right? This one has This one up here has 4 lines. My eyes are getting all dry. Oh, I wish, girl. I wish I could do that. I can't even do makeup on other people. I get all nervous. Like when Titi wants me to do her makeup, I get all nervous. See, now this line, now I could move it. Because this one goes up. Like that. Okay, I got it. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. I think she fucked up because this one's wrong too. This one is wrong. My mouth is dry. I need something to drink. Ooh, thank you, Lisa. Does it look like a spider web so far, though? That, and then that. That. This thing is making my head itch because it's so tight on it. More. We need more. Hi, Crystal. ¿Cómo estás? Move the camera to the side a little so we can see. Sorry, it's because I keep going more and more that way. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think she fucked up because she has an extra line in there right here. And I think she fucked it. Okay, so that's the spider web. Does it look like a spider web, or do you guys think I need to fix it anywhere? So I know there's nothing here, but that's how it has it, and I think it's because that's where the face of the spider is gonna go. So I think that's why there's an opening right there. It is important to tell your kids the truth, so no matter what they do in life, they can always turn their lives around. Like their mom and their dad did. Yes, and another thing is you break the cycle. That's how you break the cycle. Literally. You don't want your kids to do what you did, so you break the cycle by telling them and sharing what you went through and stopping them from doing that. That's like me not breaking the cycle is me trying to be a friend and not a mother and being like, oh, you want a vape? Okay, let me buy you some vapes. You want to drink? Oh, fuck it. Let's drink at home. We could all turn up at the fucking house. Or when you go to your auntie's, you could drink at your auntie's. How is that going to break the cycle when you're providing the lifestyle you lived as a kid? Yeah, not going to happen. Okay, so that's done. All I have to do is outline it white. But before I do that, I'm going to do this. Because I just realized that I didn't do this and I need to do it. You want your kids to not be like you, so you change you break that cycle, man. Like, but if you're providing the shit your kids do, I'm sorry, but that is not good. Like, don't complain later on down later on in life when your kids turn out a certain way. The Bulls won, huh? The basketball game. I hate when I put eyeshadow like this and it goes inside my eyes when I have contacts on. Because it burns and it dries your eyes out. But I tell my daughter all the time, I could almost guarantee if my daughter didn't live with me and she lived with the sperm donor, I could guarantee my daughter would be vaping right now and partying and probably ditching school and doing whatever they want. Because when I first met my daughter's sperm donor guy, we used to party at his house with his parents. So I know for a fact that my kid would probably be fucking vaping and drinking and turning up with her grandparents. And not, no, but hell no. Sorry, my nose is getting runny, so I gotta use Q-tips because I don't want to mess up the lines that I just did. The concealer will mess up. And I think the eyeshadow went in there too because I can smell it. The powder. Now I'm gonna smudge that out a little bit, like smoke it out a little bit with my smudge brush. And you know what's crazy, you guys, that my daughter knows it too. Like, she even says it too. If she was over there, living over there, I guarantee she would live a whole different lifestyle because of the way they are. Okay, so I'm gonna hop off, you guys, so that way I could finish doing this look. Because ya van a ser las 11:30. But tomorrow I will be going live earlier in the day. And it's going to be a very interesting live that you guys don't want to miss. Very interesting. Oh my God, my eyes. Okay, so I will see you guys later. I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'll post some pictures, or maybe when I'm close to being done, if it's not too late, then I'll go live and show you guys what it looks like. If not, you guys could see it tomorrow, or I'll see you on Double T's. If I see you on Double T's, I'll see you there. If you have a Double T account or my Twitch, you never know. But love you guys. Bye.